The narrow roads around Girona are alive once again, brought back to life by historic rally cars. Here, in the heart of Catalonia, the FIA European Historic Rally Championship season takes its first deep breath. The legendary Rally Costa Brava opens this year's campaign, drawing competitors to the start in absolutely remarkable machines from decades past. Just like last year, the weather shows no mercy. Rain falls from the very beginning, the wet surface transforms the character of every stage, and tires must cope with roads that can catch even the most experienced crews off guard. Only on the second day does the sky relent. The rain stops and sunshine breaks through over the Catalan mountains. The entry list offers plenty of reasons for excitement. The field is exceptionally large, and among the competing cars, one can find true gems that are living pieces of motorsport history. The 2026 season begins with a flourish.
It's real great to be here in Costa Brava. It's incredible how quickly the first year went in the European Historic Rally Championship. And this year the same car, but the new livery, as also the Rally 1 cars have changed the livery in the World Championship. So we followed the same livery, and feeling is good. Yeah, we have actually now, there is Ville Silvasti running the similar Celica. We built the Celica for him, and I'm also building a new gravel car for the gravel events. Hopefully that will be the second half of the season ready. So you need to have a few cars to keep running, you know, and always you want to build better cars. We call it in Toyota world, we build ever better cars, and I want to build ever better Celica. Yeah, I want to do this Pre-1992 on tarmac, and I want to do the gravel championship. So we are targeting to do, like, say, about five events on tarmac and 3 events on gravel. That is the plan currently. But I'm focusing on driving everything with Celica, so I don't think we will run on the Pre-2000. Even though I have a Corolla WRC at home at the museum, but I prefer to run now with the Celica. I feel good with the Celica, and I think it's for the moment Celica is good car for the championship. When you look now overall, there's been new cars coming in the championship. You have Subaru Imprezas, Renault Clio, Williams, of course with the Stratos. There is Mitsubishi's 306 kit cars and things like that. So of course the overall overall classification in the events where the Pre-2000s are also involved is very exciting to see. But the target is to have the same feeling as last year. Enjoy the driving, enjoy the car, go with a good rhythm, good flow, and then we see where we are, and then we need to balance it out if it's not enough. But I think it's. I look forward to see the guys, overall how other people will be, driving this year, because I think the competition is harder than last year.
Yeah, hopefully do a few rounds in the Stratos, and then maybe do a few of these new FIA gravel championship rounds as well, possibly in the Porsche, just with how the dates fall with Ceredigion on. So try and do 4 rounds of Stratos, do 2 or 3 in the Porsche on gravel. Oh, it's fantastic, absolutely fantastic. I think I'll be drier in a bath, but apart from that, it's great. It's not the best thing in the soiling rain, but yeah, we're here, we're trying, and hopefully tomorrow's the best of the day, and we'll go from there.
Yeah, so far it's been quite tricky, struggling a little bit, trying to get the feeling, but it's so difficult out there, so just trying to find a balance of what's good and what's too much. So yeah, it's difficult out there for everybody, but so far it's been okay, an okay morning. Yeah, I've done a lot of modern rallying, British Championship, right up to World Championship. So this is something that we've done a little bit on the side, more so on gravel back in the UK. So we thought we'd try some FIA events in Europe and try and find the sun. But obviously we haven't found it this weekend. But no, just something different. Car's been working really well on gravel, so yeah, we thought we'd fancy a change. Yeah, hopefully if all goes well here and we learn a little bit from this one, we'll hopefully do a few more gravel events and tarmac events. So it's just a case of seeing how this weekend goes.
Yeah, it's been nice to drive, but conditions are pretty challenging. It's raining heavily. The wet itself is not bad, but the standing water is the one which is making it tricky. and then some situations you have some fog and standing water, so it's difficult to see. But the stages itself, they are nice, enjoyable, and if the rain would ease off a bit, they would make it maybe a bit less challenging. Now today, how much it's been raining, I don't think we can go to the slick. I think we have to keep going with the wet tires, and then let's see what happens on Saturday. If it starts a bit warmer and if the rain stops, here it can dry up quickly if the temperature is up. But I don't think Friday we can see any slicks. It's been very interesting to see the Renault Clio's been very quick at the front wheel drive cars, been running very fast, and it's good for the competition. And for sure, the four wheel drive in the wet and damp conditions is always is a benefit. But very see these new cars now in the championship and see that they the level where they are is making it very exciting.
It's been nice to come back here in Costa Brava. The conditions are quite similar, maybe a little bit more wet than last year, but we are used to get the fog and rain here, so it's good. Stages are same, so we can use the old pace notes. And yeah, the atmosphere is still amazing here, so we enjoy it.
Ma allora sì, sicuramente insomma, questa è la prima gara dell'anno, quindi stiamo cercando di prendere il giusto passo. Certo che le condizioni non sono le migliori, però questo è il mood del Rally di Costa Brava, anche l'anno scorso, ma quest'anno è peggio. Però devo dire così per tutti, quindi no, adesso onestamente la gara è ancora lunga, abbiamo fatto praticamente 3 prove, siamo soddisfatti di quello che abbiamo fatto fino adesso, siamo comunque primi della nostra classe, dei OC, siamo quinti del quarto raggruppamento e noni della classifica Pre-1992, quindi direi che come inizio non male, stiamo cercando il giusto feeling con la vettura. Su quest'ultima prova forse abbiamo azzardato poco, si poteva fare un po' meglio, però insomma il passo è buono, cerchiamo di migliorare perché è quello che dobbiamo cercare di fare, non siamo ancora al top, però ci dobbiamo arrivare, ma siamo molto soddisfatti di quello che abbiamo fatto fino ad ora. Ma diciamo che il campionato è lungo, lo faremo tutto, quindi aspettiamo di far meglio dell'anno scorso, quindi indubbiamente insomma è stato molto bello un mese fa a Parigi alla premiazione, dove siamo stati insigniti del Spirit of the Championship, quindi voglio dire è stato un premio veramente soddisfacente, cioè insomma veramente molto onore, e quindi cerchiamo di far meglio, insomma. Poi probabilmente cercheremo di fare anche qualche appuntamento su terra, insomma adesso vediamo, per cui diciamo che con le vetture pre-2000 insomma siamo un po' tagliati fuori, insomma anche in queste condizioni con i 4 ruote motrici c'è poco da fare, anche se devo dire che gli assetti sono veramente, queste vetture sono molto performanti. Sì, c'è un po' di bagarre tra noi porcisti, insomma siamo lì, diciamo, questo è positivo, no? Insomma, da questo punto di vista.
Für uns ist das eine große Herausforderung, die Europameisterschaft zu fahren. Und wir haben uns dazu entschlossen, mit der Lisa zusammen und mit dem Ascona 400 die Europameisterschaft zu bestreiten und wollen sie auch ganz komplett durchfahren, weil es auch immer ein persönlicher Herzenswunsch war, die Meisterschaft einfach mal komplett zu fahren. Wir fahren prinzipiell mit dem Ascona 400, haben noch für die schlimmsten Fälle noch eine Notkarosse, auch ein Ascona 400. Und auch das war ein Jugendtraum von mir und wir werden auf jeden Fall bei dem Auto bleiben. Mein Ziel für diese Saison ist, erstmal die Saison komplett durchzufahren, dass wir alle Rallyes zum Ende fahren und erhoffen uns dann zumindest in unserer Klasse unter den Top 5 zu fahren. In der gesamten Meisterschaft, das wäre ein schönes Ergebnis.
You know, the first rally is really difficult for me. Costa Brava is a very tough rally. Always is raining, so I think warm up in the first rally starting the season is, I think, big big aim to be on the finish in the rainy weather and a lot of a lot of water on the stages. For us, it's very tricky, and this is very difficult rally to keep on the stage, to keep on the road, and to stay and to drive perfect lines. It's very difficult with our Porsche. I would try to stay in whole tarmac rallies and championships, European championships, but all on tarmac surface. We decided not to take part in the whole season. I mean about gravel championships and tarmac championships. I think it's for us 8 rallies. It will be enough, and maybe next year I would take part in the two series, gravel and tarmac. But this year, we want to be on the podium. I hope again. We will see.
Allora, le sensazioni sono buone, sicuramente, insomma cerchiamo di... abbiamo ancora un pochino da lavorare, che stasera sull'ultima prova insomma, eravamo forse troppo un po' morbidi di assetto, quindi faticavamo un po' a uscire dalle curve. Però il fondo è migliorato, quindi giustamente insomma, adesso domani vediamo un'altra tappa, sicuramente prove impegnative. Il tempo dovrebbe andare a migliorare, così riusciamo anche a vedere magari la vettura, riusciamo a montare gomme d'asciutto. Però diciamo che siamo soddisfatti del lavoro fatto fin qua. La tappa era molto difficile perché insomma, abbiamo trovato acqua, nebbia, insomma di tutto, come tutti del resto, e quindi insomma essere qua è già un traguardo. E poi insomma tutto sommato siamo primi di classe, siamo quinti del quarto raggruppamento e noni della pre-92, per cui devo dire che insomma, il risultato per la prima gara dell'anno soddisfacente. Domani abbiamo ancora quasi 80 km di prove speciali, quindi vedremo, sicuramente cercheremo di migliorare, di attaccare e vedere cosa succede. Ma sì, sicuramente sì, andiamo a indurire sicuramente le barre, adesso vediamo poi domani, magari probabilmente partiamo così e poi nel corso della giornata vediamo se migliora veramente, allora cambiamo le molle e gli ammortizzatori. Direi che la direzione è quella.
Ja, die Rallye war an sich eigentlich ganz gut. Wir waren auch bei den eigenen WPs auch gut unterwegs. Haben dann uns den 3. Platz fast wieder zurückerobert und in der letzten WP sind wir beim Ausgang einer Kurve, schob das Fahrzeug über die Achse und wir haben uns in der Leitplanke eingeklinkt, sind dann nur mit fremder Hilfe wieder rausgekommen und konnten die Weiterfahrt leider nicht mehr fortführen und mussten somit die Rallye für uns abbrechen.
So I'm Olivier Bretmeyer, a French citizen living in Belgium, and I'm driving a BMW M1 this weekend. Yes, we did it last year with a different deco, and it's a very nice rally, so we come back for 2026. So this car is a BMW M1, so in the period in 1982, this type of car was driven by Bernard Darniche in Tour de Corse and in the French Championship, and after by Béguin in 1983. So there was only 2 rally cars like that, and so there was probably no other car in rally for more than 45 years now. Probably there is still the one from Jean-Pierre Béguin, and but it's in a museum. No, it's not driven anymore. And as far as I know, there's only one other car doing Tour Auto every year. It's in rally, it's a very rare car. We see some BMW M1 Pro car in circuit, but not in rally. You're always nervous when you do rally, but it's very powerful. It's 480 horsepower, but it's very agile. So it's a good car for rally. So good brake, very powerful. So it's a very funny car to drive. I think it's important. The public, people love it when
We come on the stage, we see lots of people very happy to hear about the car because the noise of the car is it's very nice. And it's I think it's important for the history of rally to continue to drive some very rare car like that.
Yeah, hi there. I'm Andrew McAlpine. I'm running this lovely Dan Sport prepared Ferrari 308 GTB Michelotto, which is not a real Michelotto. It's a purpose-built car which I commissioned in the late 17, I think it was, but started running from 19. Well, it's lovely. You know, it's a bit of history, and you know, an event like this, it's lovely to be able to demonstrate them. You know, I think there's a lot of interest, and you know, they're cars of yesteryear, but they do really cut a dash, so both of them. Well, I mean, they are spectacular. I think, you know, being in my mid-60s, I sort of grew up with all these cars in period, so to me, it's you know, being able to sort of live the dream, really, which is great fun. And yeah, I think it's very important to sort of preserve them and make sure that you know, they are still raced, you know, as they should do. It's a disaster when you have a bump, but you know, you don't cry too much with this, whereas you would really cry if it was one of the 15 which were produced in periods. Yeah, no, that's absolutely fascinating. I mean, there's a lovely book on it. It's in sort of Italian and English, which tells the story about it. Really came out in the early, about 75, 6. The early cars were all built from fiberglass. They were known as Vetrocinas. And the later cars were the metal cars for the Group B period. So they really straddled that sort of period from the end of the Group 4 to the beginning of the Group B. They were, yeah, I think Michelotto was responsible for preparation of Lancia Stratos, actually, to start with. And I think was viewed by Enzo as being a possible preparer, or someone said to Enzo, what about this? So they said, well, I like Formula One, but you know, the rallying thing's not really my bag. But I think some chassis arrived at Michelotto, and you know, the rest of that was history. How much, you know, I think they had serious work support, really, but and they had some great drivers in period as well, so that was good. So it was just coming off the Minari period in Stratos, and it's very sad to see that Minari's sadly died this week. So, yeah.
You know, it's been great to win here again. But again, it's been a challenge. I said to Janni that I felt like we have done in this rally, for my memory, like we have been running in Monte Carlo Rally and also the Corsica in the same event. So it's been some challenge, I have to say.
Yes, for sure. We had every single weather condition except snow, but everything else pretty much. Yes.
Tossa de mare.
Yes, 4 and 7, best.
Because there is a nice restaurant also in the beginning of the stage, you know, we have a nice lunch there on the seaside, so we like that, starting like that, you know, with good energy level. I think everything went okay. We didn't have really anything. No drama this year. Last year we had some, but...
Yeah, but I mean, if you have to name some, the fog was quite nasty some places.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, and the rivers going over all the small creeks going over the road when it's raining heavily. And definitely it was easier to come here, and you know what to expect. So I think for preparations it was easier.
Yeah, agreed. We had all the pace notes from last year, and the road was pretty much the same. So I didn't have that much to work beforehand.
Yeah, I'm surprised that we are on a finish because the rally was very, very difficult, and conditions were changing all the time. Even today, 2 stages to the end, we were on the slicks, and just rain turned down, and everything has changed. So we lost a lot of time, over 45 seconds to the top 3 drivers. So we didn't keep the position until the end, good position, about 6 overall, but we are on the 9th and 3rd in the class, so we have very happy that we are on the finish. The Costa Brava, because last year Costa Brava was very difficult for us. It was our first time. Here we are second time, and the rally was quite well. The rhythm of driving, I think, was quite fast. I think third one in the loop, the last one, was for me fantastic. Very fit, a lot of corners, a lot of tight corners, and it was very difficult, very sleepy. And I think these two stages, so the third stage in the loop, 2 times was really good results.
It's been good. I mean, today's been fantastic. It's been really enjoyable. Yesterday and Thursday night were really tricky. It's not the perfect car for the rain and super wet conditions made it really hard. So actually today has been fantastic. Really enjoyed it. So yeah, sort of moving on from yesterday, and then yeah, we had a clean one again today, and sort of was shown in half times as well.
Well, I feel very well because this is the first time with this car, and the situation of the rally very difficult for the weather, very complicated because rain and incredible weather, and I think stay here is very important for me, and the winner is better, but for me the important is to enjoy inside of the car. And in the rally, I'm very happy with drive this type of car. This World Rally car is incredible to drive.
Sì, allora diciamo che siamo molto soddisfatti del risultato ottenuto in questo weekend, la prima gara del campionato, quindi voglio dire siamo a punti, abbiamo vinto la classe, abbiamo fatto quinti della quarta categoria e noni del Pre-92. Per cui direi molto soddisfacente come risultato. La gara non era assolutamente facile per tutti, le condizioni molto difficili, soprattutto sulla penultima prova dove con le gomme d'asciutto abbiamo trovato l'acqua.
I took a train from the rain-soaked city to the sea.